Hey everybody, what's going on today? This is Mind Body Connection with a book summary of a great book by Tim Ferriss called The 4-Hour Body. This is a massive 600-page book. This is the kind of book you get that you keep on your shelf and you just refer back to it when you need to. It's more of an encyclopedia on health and fitness than it is a book that you would read from cover to cover. It has sections on training, nutrition, sleeping better, having better sex, and recovering from injuries. It covers a full spectrum of health and fitness topics. The best way to sum up Tim Ferriss's work is this quote from Steve Jobs. Everything around you that you call life was made up by people who are no smarter than you. You can change it, you can influence it. This is what Tim Ferriss does. He challenges all the rules around us and tries to find more efficient ways of doing things. He asks questions like, why is the work week 40 hours for almost any job? Who decided we should eat 3 times per day? Is there a more efficient way that we could eat that would be better for our bodies? And why are there so many different opinions out there on how to lose weight? All of his books take this same approach, so if you want to find more efficient ways to live your life, then you should also read his other books, The 4-Hour Workweek and Tools of Titans. Both are terrific. Tim Ferriss is obsessed with finding the minimum effective dose, which is the least amount of effort to get the desired result. To understand the minimum effective dose, think about what happens when you boil water. Once it's boiled, it's boiled. The longer you keep it on the heat, the more energy you waste. Tim applies this same principle to muscle growth and nutrition. What is the least amount of effort we can apply to still get the same results? There are 3 main takeaways from this book. The first is to know how many calories are in the foods you eat. When people want to lose weight or gain muscle, the first thing they do is to join the gym and begin exercising. But research has shown that to change your body, it's 60% diet, 30% exercise, and 10% supplements. The reason diet is so important is because food today is so calorie dense. Think about this for a second. If a 180-pound man runs 5 kilometers on a treadmill and it takes him 30 minutes, he will burn off roughly 270 calories. But it only takes a few minutes to eat 3 times that amount of calories. If you were to go to McDonald's and get a Big Mac meal, you would consume 1,080 calories. You would have to run a half marathon to burn them all off. Now, I'm not suggesting that you should start counting calories. What I'm suggesting is that you have to realize that foods you eat are so calorie dense that the crime of the food often far outweighs the punishment of exercise. So you need to understand that what you eat is far more important than how much you exercise. The second major takeaway from the book is to measure your progress. Most people just weigh themselves on a scale, but that only gives one side of the coin. To get the full picture, take a tape measure and write down the inches around your waist at your belly button, upper arms at mid-bicep, both legs at mid-thigh, hip at your widest point. Now add all these together and write down the total inches. Take these same measurements from these same places every 2 weeks to track your progress. The third major takeaway is how to grow muscle. Tim Ferriss has a radically different take on how to grow muscle than what is out there. His training program is called Geek to Freak. He was able to grow 30 pounds of muscle in only 4 weeks without steroids. Now I know it sounds crazy, so if you want to check out how he did it, I put a link in the description below. I really hope you check out this book. It can really change the way you eat and the way you exercise. And if you'd like to hear more book summaries on some of the best self-development books ever written, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks.